ultimate destination.
Mm-hmm.
So, so I cried that day a lot because a lot of problems just stacked upon each other, whether it's family issues or whether it's like my own mental issues and the Leanne issues. It just all stacked up. It felt really heavy on me. I was talking to Ryan too. Then, that same day I texted Leanne. Voice messages too. I told her I think it's better off. This was 4 or 5 days ago.
Mm.
I told her it's better off if we leave it to God. Leave it to Allah. Because,
Mm.
you know, again, we should we should like have a good reputation in front of both our parents. And how do we expect this to work if it's not pleasing the Lord? And you know what? She said she was expecting this coming from me because she knew that, you know, I'm not stupid. She knew that, you know, I had a
Mm.
religious mindset at the end of the day. So she was like, I expected this, and I'm surprised I took this much time to tell her that information. And then, you know, I make dua for her in every prayer, and every surah that I pray in. My prayers are usually about a prophet that made the dua and God uh, mentioned it in the Quran and it got accepted. So I just keep reciting verses like that. And I feel like he's accepting my prayers because a coincidence happened and you'll be shocked when you hear this. So at Growtopia, it was not only Tal and Layan, there was a Muhammad too, which is their little brother, alright? Me and
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad stayed in a connection somehow. Like we talked once every month. Like we never got separated. So Muhammad, he like alright, I missed the part where you know why I talked to her again, like Jordan. I sent her Amman pictures and stuff. Because she used Selma to get back to me. She was like talking to Selma and stuff and like she was asking her about me and all. But I was like, by the way, I was holding Selma's phone the entire time. But yeah, anyways,
Mm.
uh, we when I told her my intentions with her and how gentle I'll be with her forever, and she notices that. She said in the 5 years that we've been together, she's never felt unloved by me. Even like when we got into the biggest arguments, I'd always like end my text with a smile emoji and stuff, like just a way to make her feel assured that this is all fine. This is all part of the process. So later on, her brother gets into a live. I joined that live and he was like, "Yo, Mustafa, wait." And now, I asked him, "What are some places I can go to in Amman?" And he was like, "Yo, you can come with me. We can go together." I was like, "Subhanallah, this is the first step." So guess what? His dad joined the call, and
Mm.
his dad was like, "We will welcome you to Amman with open arms and stuff." And I was like, "Oh my God, this is some sort of coincidence. This is a coincidence." And then I was like, Allah يسعدك عمو, may Allah, like, and then stuff. And then he asked me, like, we can go to Sophia village if you want the ladies. And I was like, astaghfirullah, this stuff was like, and then him and his dad thought I was like a very good person, he was like muhtaram and stuff. I was like,
Uh,
what the hell? This is working, this is working. Alright, so for the first place we're planning to go to is Bolivard, alright? And guess what I'm planning to do? His sister
what?
was in the live, by the way, so she knows. Her sister really likes Kinder, alright? Any Kinder Buenos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Once we hang out, obviously, I'm gonna pay for everything, of course. And then secondly, once we leave, I'm gonna get him 24 box donuts. And here's the thing. It comes in 12, right? The dozen, a
Mm.
dozen. One dozen, I'll get a mix, alright? And then the other
Mm.
dozen, it'll only be Kinder Donuts. So it's like I'm like flirting in Halloween.
MashaAllah.
Yeah, think about it. Like I'm in zero contact with her, and
Also,
right, zero contact with her whatsoever. Like, look at. So I realized something. Like, what brings you, like, more peace than doing it in a way that pleases Allah? Like, look, it's never been more easy. Like, by the way, I was planning to also get a box of shawarma, but then I realized it's like, nah.
shawarma? No.
Like like, give the dinners on me, to the entire family and stuff. And I was like, no, that's kind of weird, right? It's like they're not broke or something. So yeah, I'll get them like a 24 box donuts, even though they're like what five people in the family. All right,
Wait.
I'll still get a 24 box donut. Why?
Why don't
Again,
you get one box? Like
'cause
Kinder.
you get it the kid. No. What if they don't like? Also, I don't want to make it seem too obvious again. So, a 12 box full of Kinder, and the other one's a mix.
That's a good idea, I mean.
Yeah, and you know, that's sweet, right? Like, I bet she's gonna like melt over that. And so, that is Leanne that I've been talking about. You've seen how she looks like, right?
No, I don't think so.
Well, it's a shame because I can't. I'm never looking at her pictures again, Ryan. I'll have to keep it halal from now on.
MashaAllah.
And by the way, I removed every girl from my following list except for family. And then there's this one girl from Fortnite that followed me that like I have to get rid of too. But that's on the way. Now, do you think it's worth it that I mention her name a lot? Like you understand the depth of the story now. Yeah, it's like
I mean, it is cute.
And you know what pissed me off because when me and Ala and Ziad were talking, they were like, this isn't like real love or something. They said you have to meet them in person and stuff, you have to do this and this and that. Like, hold on, okay, I don't have to like get her pregnant to call that a love story, okay? I don't have to touch her or anything. Like, get the hell out of here. So anyways, you understand that this is, if this is not love, then like what is love? Like, I don't have to see her in person and stuff. So
You should write a movie.
I should write a movie about it?
Yeah. Or like a story.
Honestly, yeah. And you know what? You know what comforts me more than anything is that I see these Instagram reels that say, you know, God doesn't just like make two people meet in coincidence. Everything is planned, and nothing is more of a coincidence than how I met Leanne. Like, 300 people out of millions in a server, and I happened to actually join that world because I wasn't like busy playing or anything. I was just like, and it was at night too. That is, I don't know, like that. It's like a miracle, honestly. So everyone in the family knows Leanne because look, I'm desperate to get like prayers. I want people to make dua for me because I acknowledge that if Allah created all that's around us, of course He can make something as simple as me and her marrying happen. But you know what's unfortunate? That I hope is something to be fortunate later on, is that Leanne is like, even if I didn't love her, she happened to be the most like beautiful person ever. Like, wallahi, I'm not joking. Like, Ryan has seen her. He like rated her a 9.5, and that's an unusual rating. Like, it's
Yeah, she was alright, bro.
She get- He's
9 point
joking.
something and she's alright.
No, but seriously, he's joking. She's like,
I was speaking objectively.
Hmm.
Nothing intended.
but yeah, she's like, I realized that I have a type. I mean, my only type is one girl, but what I liked about Leanne is that she takes care of herself a lot and she's very feminine. If she takes care of herself, she can take care of me, she can take care of the children, and honestly, I don't really care about the children, honestly. Like,
Bruh.
I could imagine a
Mustafa,
love
this
life.
is this is why you're suffering right now, because your parents said this a long time ago.
My parents, what?
Look, they're just giving you dishes all day, bro.
Oh, right, yeah,
Don't be like them.
I swear. And by the way, I learned to be very gentle with her. Because here's what, this is something I always tell people. The way you actually raise yourself is by realizing and acknowledging that your parents aren't your role models. In fact, they probably make a lot of mistakes, more than the average adult even. That's what I realized, that my parents are like, yeah, they're not really that much of a good example. So,
Don't worry, bro. You can be different.
yep, and that's what, and Ammar too. I mean, like, you know what, like, shitholes he gets himself into. And then Selma. Selma doesn't take care of herself that much.
Ammar is Ammar, man.
Yeah, Ammar's traumatized. So yeah, anyways. Alright, we can talk about how Ammar's traumatized some other day. That's a whole new story itself. By the way, Ryan, I don't know why, but me and Sarah have such bizarre stories, like, you know, the uncle terrorist thing and stuff, like, bruh. You thought it was a movie, bro. Wait, Sarah. Frick this school life, let's make a movie.
Ugh. Ya Rabbi, I'm gonna fail. Wallah, I'm not joking. I'm gonna fail.
That's the
I
thing.
don't wanna study.
Let's make
Yeah,
a movie.
I'm thinking of how I'm gonna like pass through GHIM. I'm scared. Like من هلا, I'm stressed. Like, how am I gonna do this shit?
Sarah, don't worry, I'll save you. I'm going to New York, inshallah. Before you make it to Tawjihi, I'll have like $100,000 sent to you. You can get the
Mama
rent.
would like, Mama would take them and keep her in their, keep them in her purse.
Not if I fly you in a private jet away.
Ya Rabbi, Mama and Ziad like are twins. أقسم بالله, they always need money.
Oh right, about the money thing. Ammar is like really selfish, so I learned not to be selfish.
I do give them money, but you know, to the
Oh.
point they finish. Like they take my entire money.
Wait.
They open my like the door. يلا Sarah, give me 10, give me 20, give me 50. Like that's too much.
Ziad, why does Ziad ask you for money?
Cause he spends it like a lot, and I don't spend money. زياد like بياخد 50 like 50 طلع واحدة and he spends it. Like he
50
doesn't
JD is
value money.
like
Yes,
250.
he doesn't value it.
Well,
They tried everything, but he doesn't. هو وماما, everything they see, they wanna buy it. And when I
inshallah,
don't
Allah sends him like.
And if I don't give him money, Mama gets mad at me.
Wow.
She's like, give him money or I'm gonna take your phone. Ugh.
Well, I guess, inshallah, Allah sends him that girl that, you know, he likes her way too much to the point that it's love, and he'll like start to be more of like a gentleman.